Back with another episode. This is episode 100. I hope you guys are looking forward to this one. It's the first time we hit a 100 in a series. Hopefully there's many more to come. Obviously the series will have to be entertaining. I feel like this time around in this FIFA cycle, you guys definitely pushed me and kept me enthusiastic about this series. And also the gameplay helped a bit. It wasn't as terrible as FIFA 22. There have been unbearable times and unbearable moments, but for the most part, this has been a better addition compared to FIFA 22. So if you tuned in for the last episode, yeah, you guys witnessed a 2-0 defeat against Tottenham Hotspur, a 5-3 win on camera against Wolfsburg in the first leg of the round of 16. And then we drew 1-1 due to a late equalizer. I think his name's called Kai. I can't remember how it's pronounced. But yeah, he bagged the late equalizer in the Premier League for Manchester City. In this episode, we're going to be kicking it off with the Manchester derby. But this time around, we're going to be at the Etihad for the 5th round encounter against City in the FA Cup. Because we decided not to play any games off camera, because the FA Cup was the next game up after the last episode, we're going to go straight into this first game against City. There's nothing really much to talk about in the menu. I do want to bounce back. It's not that wasn't the result that I wanted to cap the episode off with, because we were very dominant in the first half, very wasteful in the second, and we went to sleep for the final moments. I feel like the substitutions were supposed to help ease pressure, but all that really happened is that we added on fresh players with fresh legs, but everyone was flat-footed. Hopefully this time around in this episode we don't experience any issues with the in-game performances, but the results is going to be the main focus. Okay, the 5th round of the FA Cup is here. Etihad Stadium is pretty much packed for this evening kickoff for this encounter. The Manchester derby is about to unfold. Jude Bellingham is leading out the pack as we have rotated the side quite a bit. Bernardo Silva is leading out Manchester City. Let's take a look at the starting 11s before we head off into this huge clash. So City are going to be kicking off with a strong side. They have Ederson and Goal at the back. They have Walker Peters, Konate, Ignacio and Tolkien. In their midfield, they have Tchouameni, Silva and Barella. Kaikai's playing off the right-hand side. Haaland is the number 9. Foden's playing off the left. Okay, so Ethan Fuller's going to start and goal. Unai Alvarado's at the back with Lacroix, Silva and McHugh. In our midfield, we have Calderon, Bellingham and Szoboszlai. Up top on the right, we have Hansen. Down the middle, we have Bernard. On the left is Gallo. Don Silva. A ball played to the right-hand side. Walker Peters just about gets it under control. Finds Kaikai down the right-hand side. He tries to ball roll into the centre. And then Antonio Silva's there with a good challenge. Throwing down this right-hand side for City. Walker Peters, Kaikai, Haaland to Barella. And Antonio Silva again stepping up with a good challenge. Referee, where's the advantage? He didn't even give an advantage. It's crazy. Play on though. Bellingham. Just into the centre of the pitch. There's a lot of space down this left-hand side because Walker Peters went gallivanting momentarily. Bellingham back in the centre. Alvarado back into Bellingham. To Szoboszlai. Oh, what was that? What was that? I didn't expect to shoot. I was trying to do a fake shot, but I think I didn't press X in time. Not that you guys would probably care about that, but yeah, that's the actual first shot on target in this game. Referee. Haaland's at it again, just throwing himself around. Lacroix. Bellingham into Szoboszlai. Hansen against Tolkien. Szoboszlai plays it to his left. Gallo cuts in on his right. It's going to go with the finesse shot. We've got a penalty. Thank you, referee. You're doing your job for once. Gallo dropped the shoulder. Walker Peters sucked in, concedes the penalty, and the back of his top is glitching. What is going on here? Okay, Dominic Szoboszlai puts the ball into the penalty spot. Let's see if we can dispatch of this. When we take penalties in game, we don't always score. I feel like my expected goals on the spot in shootouts is much higher than in game. There we go. Coolly dispatched, 1-0. We've taken the lead. I'm not going to celebrate. I do want my team to remain consistent, keep their concentration high, and aim for another. City have the ball with Barella, who's edging forward ever so slowly. Walker-Peters. Shermani. Might have to trigger a press soon. Getting a bit too close. Haaland on the edge of the box. Right foot strike. It goes in. Fuller, do better than that, man. Do way better than that. I can't believe he actually was beaten. Just felt like someone was going to go down. Just didn't expect it to go down that way. Come on. He's got the near post guarded. I guess he probably had a lot of power behind the shot, but still expecting way better. Drives in to the center of the pitch. Enters the United half. Has a few options ahead of him. Silva. Tries to play on the inside. Alvarado, man. First touches when you're trying to make an interception. Always poor. Calderado. Ooh, not Calderado. Calderon. It's a mixture of Alvarado and Calderon. But we've got a Hansen running down this right hand side. Cuts it back. Gallo. Oh, come on. Where was the direction behind that? Aiming directly at Ibrahim Konate. And he puts the block in. Up the other end, Man City look to hit me on the break. We get enough shirts back. McCroy makes the interception. Shermani charging out of his post, leaving a gap in the midfield. A ball picked out to the right hand side. Hansen, try this one more time. I tried to lay off into Bernard, but somehow the ball ends up looking onto Gallo. I don't know. I'm aiming it diagonal towards the path of Bernard, but that's just happened. Haaland up the other end, takes a shot, and Fuller pulls off a save. I feel like this keeper's a fraud, you know. I'm actually starting to deepen. Like that shot, he could have just not parried that. Let's take one more look at that. Like one hand. Why are you making one-handed saves? There's no need for it. Ball dink to the right-hand side. On McHugh. Kaikai's getting the better of him at the moment. Oh, come on. It's always dropping this shoulder and it works. Oh, come. Thank you. Thank you. It's getting really frustrated just then. So we come out of that corner with the ball. Silva into Alvarado. Come on, make a run. Bernard, ball over the top. Alvarado, perfect ball. Nicely weighted. Go around the keeper, please. Bernard, 2-1. I thought he wasn't going to go around him for a second. I thought he was about to get caught. I would have been really annoyed because I was actually moving with a bit of momentum, trying to get around him. But yeah, we get another goal. We restore the lead. There's nothing to celebrate about. Oh, lovely football so far. Gallo has options on his left. McHugh cuts it back, drags it back into Bellingham. Bellingham makes his way into the centre. Oh, Narsil puts in a last-ditch challenge and actually wins the ball. Then Bernard gets it back for us. Bernard, Hansen, thinks over the top. Bernard plays it to his right. Szoboszlai, that's a beautiful goal there. There wasn't much tempo behind it, which was surprising that Man City just allowed it to cut them in half. One ball over the top by Hansen was perfectly weighted for Bernard. Foden drifts inwards, tries to find a few players to link up with. Almost links up with Haaland. City find their way into the box. Haaland plays into Foden. Steppies. Foden doing the most. Gets the shot off in the end. Come on, get the ball cleared. Get the ball cleared. What is going on here? What is going on? Clear the ball. Put your foot through it, son. There we go. Everything was getting jammy there. Token. Foden bursts into the penalty area. It's not what I need right now. Foden tries to find an option. And Calderon deflects out for a corner kick. So Santos is making his way on for Silva. More firepower for City. They made a change like this in the Premier League fixture. Hopefully this one isn't going to be as significant. Corner taken. Foden. Hansen. No, not Hansen. Szoboszlai wins the ball back. Come on, winner. Oh my goodness me. I thought he was going to win a goal kick from that. Okay, so Szoboszlai has on knock. So we're going to bring on Perin. It's our fourth substitution in this game. Perin. Oh, I was going for the far post. Ruiz. Obviously, wasn't the best candidate because of his stature. We can get early crossing. A perfect angle. Might be able to catch them off guard. Gallo. Oh, maybe I should have just took the shot. I tried to be smart. There was two options in the centre. either one of them would have done in that moment. 86 minutes on the clock. City trying to hit me on the break as Noni Madueke runs into traffic. Almost put everything on the plate for Santos. And in the end, he gets the shot off and Fuller makes another save. Madueke on the edge of the box. Takes a shot. Nice block there from Corbett. The wall of China being formed. They're going to keep popping shots. Referee, just blow the whistle. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of everybody's time. 3-1 is the scoreline. We're through to the next phase in the FA Cup. Hopefully, we get a good draw in our favour. Manchester City probably is going to be one of the hardest sides we're going to come across in our journey to maybe the finals. Fingers crossed. We do want to complete the treble. We're on course to do so. We had a good performance in game, if I'm honest with you. The second half, we saw brighter spells of possession. Didn't create as many chances as we did in the first half, but I think we scored more. No. Wait, did we score more? No, we scored. Yeah, we scored both goals in the second half. I'm moving tab. I have the match performance from Elias Bernard. He managed to bag himself a goal and an assist. Alvarado got an assist from the right-hand side. Szoboszlai 2 goals, but no assists, which is surprising. Calderon put in a solid performance, cleaning up right in front of his 2 centre-backs. Hansen had a good performance as well before being subbed off. Gallo back into the side. It's almost as if he wasn't out for about 3-4 months. Okay, so in the league, we ended up drawing 1-1 against Bournemouth, which is quite frustrating. We're still yet to bag a victory in 2 games. Hopefully, when we swing back round to the Aston Villa game, we're gonna improve on our finishing. It's the decision making in front of goal. Once we get to the Premier League, it just seems like the intensity and the pressure gets to them, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. The runs is just non-existent. Defensively, we look a bit confused sometimes. Yeah, so the next game up is going to be against Crystal Palace. The Arsenal match got rescheduled to the 23rd of April, which is actually it's not really frustrating because Arsenal, they're not a side that we consider a huge clash anymore. They're battling relegation, and yeah, their form is very poor. So there's no difference swapping out that Premier League encounter with a FA Cup tie. In terms of injuries now, we've had a huge miss at the start of the season. That player's now returned in Mendes. So Tony Mendes is back in training. He's not match sharp. He's still got about 2 days until we can start training him properly. In terms of Szoboszlai, he is now out for 3 months. So one player's back, another player leaves on the injuries list. He's out for going into the Bournemouth game, it said 3 months. So I think time has ticked down, so it says 2 months now. I feel like he's just about gonna miss out on the last couple of games. If he does come back, I'm gonna be happy because we get to wrap this season, this rebuild up with one of my favorite signings involved in the action. Next up is a game against Crystal Palace. Whether it's going to be comfortable or not, I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, we should be winning this comfortably. Man City did give us a bit of a challenge, but they did drop off in the second half. I'm expecting the intensity to remain the same. I'm not going to go into this game underestimating the side that's in front of us. We got to beat who's in front of us, which is the typical saying. We are going to rotate quite a bit. But it's not going to water down the starting 11 to the point where we should be struggling. I'm expected to dominate the middle of the park, despite Szoboszlai being out. Okay, it's a sunny day at Selhurst Park as the quarterfinals is about to get underway. Jude Bellingham again leading our side out. And yeah, you guys already saw in the menu, we have rotated quite a bit. We are expecting a victory. I ain't expecting anything less than, let's say, 2-3 goals being scored. I do want the final third to be engaged in this one. So we've got a few familiar faces on the field lining up for the opposition. Hannibal Mejbri being one of them. It's Bellingham. Timber. Abbas. Back into Timber. Drills it into the box. Marchetti moves the ball into his left foot. Getting the shot off, but there's a block before Parrott can pick up the loose ball. It's Geiger. Plays it to his right into Elise. Well done, Malassa. Beautiful challenge. So Tommy Sheehan can pick up the loose ball. Ethan Fuller didn't have a good game against City, in my opinion. But he did pull off some crucial saves. Oh, well done. Marchetti, he turns the defender. Marchetti through on goal with his right foot. And he finds the back of the net, 1-0. So cup games is this guy's forte. An early challenge put him from the centre-back, mistimes it. And It's quite easy after that. We just drive at the defense. The goalkeeper off his line, not sharp enough. Costa plays it forward. Well done, Sheehan. We win a free kick. Yellow card handed to, who's this? Dennis Geiger. I didn't really think that would have been deemed a yellow card, but I mean, if the referee wants to move harsh, just don't do it with us. Chirin. Here's the ball to his right. Michael Elise takes it down. Ooh, nice footwork there from the Frenchman. Plays on the inside into Afina, who takes a shot outside the box. Fuller again. Called into action. The lungs off. Hannibal gives the ball up. Bellingham with the interception. Going to drive forward with the ball. Referees chopped down. Who's that? Chirin's in the book. Chirin's in the book. Elise turns Malassa quite well. We're just going to try to contain him. He's already got the better of us. All to be very mindful of his quick feet. Chirin. Aldrin doing well to contain. Chirin on the edge of the box. Geiger. Elise. Geiger again. Chirin takes a shot. They had no choice but to get the shot off. Can we get control over the ball? Yes, we do. We get control over the ball, and Marchetti just couldn't get his balance in the end. Crystal Palace are going to be back with more pressure. Hopefully, can cut it out before it becomes a real danger to us. Thank you. Tommy Sheehan. Find that pressure, and Gallo. Poor possession retention right now. Getting forward. Trying to hit them on a break right now is a miss. Oh, Afina in front of goal. What a save. What a save by Ethan Fuller. He needed to step up in that moment, and he's done exactly that. It remains 1-0 despite the pressure continuing to pile on us. Oh, well done. Tommy Sheehan, Perrin. Referee. Oh, come on. He's got a knock as well. These injuries, they're piling up at the minute. 41 minutes on the clock is still only 1-0. Palace still yet to respond to that Marchetti goal. And I hope they don't respond. Abbas, ball over the top, into Marchetti. Marchetti over the keeper, and that's two. That's two. A disgusting finish from the Italian. I'm telling you guys, he's a clinical finisher, you know, just doesn't get enough opportunities due to the players that are ahead of him in the pecking order. But whenever we need him to play in a domestic game, he does step up. Look at that. Brilliant. Off the shoulder of the defender, peeling off. Inviting a nice ball over the top, and he does really well to handle that opportunity. Bass try to continue to go out wide. Gozino shuts down any advances that I was going to make. Come on, referee, and he's down again. He's down again. This referee needs to protect my players now. He needs to protect them. He's going to go off. He's going to go off holding the shoulder, and I feel like he's going to have a dislocated shoulder and be out for 3 or 2 months. It's very frustrating, you know. Chirin goes short for the free kick. Afina inside the box. Oh, yes, a goal. David Costa with the goal. It was very, very cheap, you know. It's very cheap to concede goals like that. Because Timber's not even in the right position to begin with. Like, he's in the centre. I'd rather it be... Who's next to Sheehan? I'd rather it be Silva on the right and Sheehan closing down the left. For some odd reason, Timber's in the centre and Silva is where I expect Timber to be. And Costa's just free. So much space. Hannibal gets an assist. So Perrin is making his way off. Charles Felix is going to be playing as our number 10. It's quite unfortunate that the Frenchman's going to have to go off. But it is what it is. Hopefully, he's not going to be out for too long. Hopefully, he's one of them nickels that obviously he has to be subbed off for. But he can just recover within a few days. Afina. Guy got into Chirin. Drills it to his left. Well done, Timber. Come on, man. Chirin. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous. What a save. What a save. How does Chirin play that ball? I can't even hate. It was a beautiful ball, but come on, man. What's my defenders doing? Like, no one even stepped up to make that interception. Let him, Crystal Palace play through them. And see, didn't cause us this many problems by this point of the game. Oh, Shao Felix, Marchetti. Oh, shot blocked by Vera. Vera's been a solid player in the midfield. I think he's their CDM. He tracks back in time to always put the block in. Abbas crosses it in. And a ball with the head. Marchetti, right foot strike. Para with another save. 2-1 is the scoreline. Crystal Palace looking to hit us on the break. Up the other end, Chirin. There's a ball to the left. David Costa. David Costa dinks into the centre. Get the ball out momentarily. Let's go. Abbas. No one making runs ahead of me. What the hell is wrong with this team? This is what I was experiencing against Bournemouth. Oh, come on, stop that. Stop. I'm done. I'm done. The fact that that almost went in, I'm so done, man. I'm so done. Tommy Sheehan takes so long to turn and make an interception. We're not playing around. We want to get this over the line. So 4 changes are being made, as you guys can see. Bernard, Ruiz, Eriksson, and who else? I actually forgot the other player that's being subbed on. Gazino. Palace are really killing this game. Geiger thinks it forward. Come on, get ahead on that Corbett. Someone help me out here. Bernard's about to turn. He needs an option. He's got Shao Felix. Felix also needs the extra option just in case, but we're going to go along with Felix instead. 3-1 is the scoreline. 3-1 is the scoreline. Shao Felix came clutch in that moment, and we have definitely put our names in the hat for the semi-final draw. That's definitely it. 3-1 is the scoreline. Put it to bed. The fat lady hasn't sang yet. Bernard turns. It's running that Vera. It's got the pace. Definitely a problem. Oh, Shao Felix was waiting for the ball in the center. I could have went alone, but you know, at least Bernard has an unselfish nature. The game has come to the end now. Like I said, our name's going to be in the hat of the draw for the semi-finals, and I am expecting a tough draw. I think we'll probably end up getting a side like Chelsea. I think Tottenham are still in the competition. If we get Tottenham, I mean, that's just our bad luck. But yeah, put anyone in front of us, we're going to try to play them off the park. Okay, so we got a 7.8 from Fuller, which is an improvement from that last game. He was the best performer in our side. He did make a lot of crucial saves, especially at the near post. How many saves to be exact? Does it show? No. Let's see, saves 4, 1 goal conceded. Save success rate is 80%. Timber, he got a 7.8, 7.6 from Shao Felix. Anyone else to make a note of? Substitutions didn't do quite well. Marchetti did stand out though. That's the only thing I can really point out. David Costa had a good game against us. Unfortunately, got an 8.2, so he was man of the match. Okay, beautiful finishing from Marchetti. That guy needs to take a bow. But when it comes to Cedric Perrin, he's only out for 5 days, which is something I did hope would happen. A bruised shoulder injury, so he's not going to miss too much. He's definitely not going to be involved in a game against Wolfsburg, which is coming up next. We're 5-3 up on aggregate in the tie. Yeah, it's definitely promising going into the second leg, having a 2-goal lead on them. But we do need to be wary because we were conceding way too much. We did use a 3-4-3 formation in the first leg. Obviously, in the second leg, we're not going to make that same mistake. Obviously, I didn't expect the game to be as wide open as it was. And I was expecting Wolfsburg to use 5 at the back or 3 at the back. I just had this assumption that every German side has some sort of unconventional formation that compared to what I'm used to in the Premier League, at least. So, yeah. 4-3-3 is definitely going to be the tactic going off into the next game. We're also going to include Aston Villa at the very end of this video. I feel like this video's gone by really quick. And yeah, I mean, why not? We haven't played a Premier League game on camera, and I feel like the Premier League action is definitely needed, especially the fact that we dropped back-to-back points in the league. So expect that to be at the end of the video. So for the second leg, we're going to go with our 4-3-3 formation with the regular lineup, except Szoboszlai's out, so we've had to make a few changes. So as you guys can see in the midfield, we have João Felix as the number 10. Gallo's playing off the left-hand side. We've got Hansen taking Gallo's spot on the bench. They lost the fight in them in the first leg, but we just couldn't capitalize. Every time we got them in a position where they were down and out, they always found a way to grab a goal. So hopefully, with 4 at the back this time, we're not going to have too many holes for them to exploit. Let's go. Timber. Felix back over the top into Timber. Plays it to his left. Richie, early opportunity wasted in front of goal. Where have we seen those types of misses before? Wide open. He just scuffs his shot. Only 2 shots on goal at the minute. 1 off target, 1 on. There's João Mario, tries to play a ball in behind. Corbett tracks back in time. I think the player was offside. I didn't need to intervene there. But for continuity of this attack, let's keep going. Abbas played through on the right-hand side. Abbas, oh, overdid it there. The defender tried to cut across and get the ball back from me. I had to switch directions, and while doing so, tried to quickly think off my feet and dink the keeper. Got thrown down this right-hand side. LaCroix drilled the ball into Jude Bellingham. Switches play to Gallo. Gallo does well to float round the challenge. Malacia puts the ball into the box again. Again, Menguisa on that far post dealing with it. Zubimendi. His header doesn't go as far as Alessandro Martinez. Abbas. Oh, up against Menguisa. Menguisa's not allowing him to have fun with the ball or toy with him the way Garnacho's attempted to do with Timber. So far, he's prevailed in this one-on-one duel. Well done, Timber. He's conceded a throw-in though. As you just saw, bodies track back a lot quicker than we had bodies bursting into the box, but need to be able to improvise. That's the thing. We're not always going to have the numbers. Has Garnacho. Oh, Burkhardt with a shot outside the box. Crespo makes his first proper save of the game. 39 minutes gone. Wolfsburg going to use this corner to pile on some pressure and build up some momentum. So we've kicked off for the second half, and yeah, things remain 0-0 as we speak because of the poor decision making in the final third. I haven't spoken about this for the first time. Ball played over the top. Finds Richie, who finds the back of the net from a really tight angle. Maybe I need to do that more often. Throughout the first half, I thought the shot wasn't always on. We've had a few opportunities where we could have shot across the keeper from a tight angle. I opted out, but in that moment, Richie's done exactly that. We caught them off guard from the jump. We went forward straight away. Didn't give them time to process what we was about to hit them with. And Douglas Ritchie has pretty much done it on his own. Elias on the ball. Goes round Malacia. Elias drawing players out. Cuts it back into the box. Nice save from Crespo. Number 7 with the volley. And Crespo, he's forced to make a close range save. Ball goes in. Get out. Martinez, well done. We've got João Felix. Overdid it there. Overcooked it. João Mario wins the ball back. Zubimendi. Well done, Malacia. Corbett. Bellingham drills it into João Felix, who can turn, finds Gallo. Corbett is still making a run, but we don't need him. We've got Gallo on the ball. Gallo cuts it back. Richie makes it 7-3 in the ties. 2-0 on the night, and that's a brace for the number 9. And it's safe to say we are really comfortable now. We are going to probably start playing a bit more fluid. Hopefully the football gets saucier. We will have to make some changes because I don't want players to be burnt out for the game against Aston Villa. Croy played well at the back against his former club so far. Clean sheet looks almost certain. João Felix slips in. Richie, who finds the back of the net. That's a hat-trick. 3 minutes after bagging this brace. And I think Richie is done for the night. About to secure a home clean sheet. Or clean sheet at home. Oh, Madison. Poor defender from me. Timber just gets skipped past, but they're taking the ball to the flag. It's pretty much the end of the game. I already said it. There's Hansen. The referee's not going to let me get forward. But yeah, there you have it. 8-3 on aggregate. We've managed to defeat them across 2 legs. Richie bagged himself a hat-trick. I would say it would be considered a tale of 2 halves if the first half was 50-50, but I was almost expecting the second half to be a bang from our players in the final third, because we were piling on pressure. Only towards the end of the first half they actually got going, but in the second half, once we scored, it was clear that we were the dominant side. Okay, we have our afternoon kickoff at Villa Park. We're back with Premier League action. We're going to cap the episode off with this match here. Currently we are still 9 points ahead of Manchester City on the table, so 3 points would only maintain that gap. We do want to continue to establish our superiority on the table. We don't want to slip or drop any more points to make the title race any more open than it currently is. We want to shut any side out that feel like there's any hopes. Yeah. Aston Villa have some team. We've got a Bass on the ball. Timber floats one in, back post. Montiel gets it cleared. It's followed up by Popescu. He receives the ball back from Alvarez. They've even got Cole Palmer. It's a good rebuild for Aston Villa, I guess. Perrin. Timber. Overlapping, cuts it back. Bellingham finds the top right corner of Samuel Louis' goal. He's a top goalkeeper, so you could already tell that ball did stay hit. The keeper had no chance of actually getting to that. Jude Bellingham arriving late as a number 8. He makes Aston Villa pay. One last look at that cutback from Timber. I think the run alone deserves a round of applause. McHugh ignores the challenge there. Switches play. Got a Bass. Takes the ball down on his chest. Bass on the ball. Bass opens up his body. Left foot strike outside the box. It was inviting. It was inviting. And we put our hand in the cookie jar. We tried to test the keeper out. And we got nothing in the end. Not going simple. Almost loses possession for Villa. Gets the ball back again. Gakpo is in the centre. Devine, again, he hasn't got the eye of the needle to thread that through ball in behind perfectly for his teammate. And up the other end, we look like we're about to hit them on the break. They do have the numbers though, but that doesn't matter. We've got a Bass and Richie on them. A Bass takes the shot, and Samuel Louis makes a save this time. João Felix swings this one in, cleared out by Cody Gakpo. Why did he let that bounce? Perrin shouldn't have let that happen there. I was trying to head it straight away. Well done, Corbett. Wins the ball high up the pitch. Interception made. Slips in Richie. Richie hits the top of the bar. He hits the top of the bar. Almost doubles the lead for us. Maybe I'm getting a bit too trigger happy with the dink over the keeper. I should have maybe kept it a bit simple. Well done, Corbett. Leaves Julian Alvarez on the ground. Get back up, mate. Abbas slips in Perrin. Perrin through on goal. Right foot strike. That's 2. That's 2. Cedric Perrin continues to add to his G8. He contributes and doubles the lead for us. Aston Villa, at this point, I'd say they got a mountain to climb. The momentum's is in our favour. We're playing the better football. They don't look good going forward. We're very structured at the back. Richie stands over this one. Is this one going to stay hit? Richie puts his foot through it, hits the bar, bounces off the line, it looked like. And it doesn't go in. There was a lot of power behind that. He's 99 power with his free kicks, which explains why the ball was hit like that. His free kick accuracy is like 79, 77. But how mighty close was that? From being one of the best free kicks I've scored in FIFA 23. My attack isn't over. Timber does well. Sends the fullback. Ball drilled in. Popescu is there to hook the cross clear. McHugh. Eriksson. Bellingham. Abbas outside the box. For the 3rd time, he's attempted that finesse shot. Maybe we should just stop. Looks like he's spamming it like Anthony in real life. so far has not come off just yet. Just yet, who knows? Maybe in the second half. Took that risk, but it's paid off so far. Gakpo slips Divine in behind. Divine got several United players on him. Ball returned into Divine after he plays the 1-2 between him and Alvarez. He skies it over the bar while he was under pressure. Just a Timber, Corbett, and Silva breathing down his neck was enough to put him off. Bellingham, McHugh, Richie. Well done, Richie. Good close control, manipulating the ball. Richie cuts it back. Jude Bellingham is there. Shot from Jude Bellingham, saved by Louis. Almost bagged himself a brace there. Bellingham, Perrin. Oh, I was going to lay off into Richie and maybe take a first-time shot, but the balls are nicked off of us inside the penalty area. Pescu up the other end for Villa. Gakpo making a run ahead of him. He's short of options at the moment. Finds Gakpo on the inside. Here's Alvarez. Plays it into Divine. The goal is there. That's 2-1. I did tell you guys, one goal it could take to get Villa back into the game. Is the momentum going to shift? We definitely need to wake up now. Can't afford to drop any points in this game. Distributes the ball long. Tries to find Alvarez. He actually does. McHugh intercepts or dispossesses him. João Felix. Ooh. Oh, nice dummy there. Lovely dummy from Richie. Lovely dummy from Richie. He completely sent the defender. Top class. That's all I can say. Top class player. Did slow them down, so he still gets a pat on the back. Gakpo plays it long into the box. Ericsson clears it out. Bellingham. Poor pass from Bellingham. Hansen was wide open on the right. I don't know how you make that mistake. What a save from Fuller. Charges down the shot from Popescu. Well, over the 3 minutes added on, Pedro Neto, referee says timeout. Stop time from now. It was a wasted ball going forward anyway. But yeah, 3-1's the scoreline. We got all 3 points at the end of the episode, which I'm quite pleased about. I'm still frustrated that we dropped 4 points altogether in the league with the draws. But yeah, Richie bagged himself a good goal. Oh, we got a man of the match performance from Aidan McHugh. Didn't have any goal involvements, just his performance at the back alone got him the match award. João Felix got himself an assist, 7.9. The goal scorers, they didn't even finish that high up with a match rating. So overall, the overall team performance was really good. We got a lot of 7s, barely any 6s. But we got a few 5s from the substitutions. They didn't have enough time to make an impact. But this is what I mean. Because they're not coming off the bench and having an impact, is affecting their overall average rating. And I'm assuming the average ratings are going to take a hit the more we sub them on and the more they don't have an input. But yeah, the match facts, it doesn't tell a lie. The match ended how it was supposed to end. We were very dominant in possession. Created a lot of chances. Obviously didn't take all of them, but we took as many as we could and we've come out on top. In terms of stats, players have been upgrading while we've been playing. So Timber, he's up to 94 now. We've got Richie at 93, which is really good. Molasses now hit 91. We've got Ruiz hit 87 time ago. Anyone else has grown since we last spoke? Probably not from what not from what I can see. So there's only 1 or 2 people that have grown and is at the top end in the squad. In terms of top goal scorers in the squad, 33 goals for Douglas Ritchie's to Bernard's 28. Those two still continue to go at it. They're almost neck and neck. Bernard obviously hasn't scored as many goals as he could have in this episode, but he's going to get more opportunities towards the end of the season. Abbas putting up really good numbers, 18 goals, 17 assists. We got a lot of quality in our final third, a lot of clinical finishes. As you guys can see, João Felix has remained consistent since we signed him. In terms of the league table, as I said before, we will remain 9 points clear, 72 points to Manchester City 63. We both have played 29 games compared to Chelsea and Liverpool. We've played a game extra. Those two are below us. Chelsea have 57 points. 56 points for Liverpool. They're level 1 points also with Newcastle, who are 5th place. But also, I keep saying also, but it's because I'm noticing the games played. But Liverpool, they have 2 games in hand on Newcastle United. So I feel like if they win and draw, they're still a bit comfortable when it comes to the deficit between those two sides. All the way at the bottom, Arsenal, they're still considered relegation contenders. They're sitting at 16th with 28 points. They're level with Leeds United. Obviously, goal difference is what's separating the two. Leeds are 17th. The bottom three actually consists of Southampton, Sheffield United, and Bournemouth. I'd like to thank you guys for showing support for the channel up to this point. We made it to episode 100 off the back of your support, because without the support, I most likely wouldn't have been motivated to keep this series going, even though I have immersed myself a lot better compared to FIFA 22. A lot of your support has made me remain consistent, and I've mentioned it countless of times in the comment section below and at the end of the videos. Truly grateful for everyone that actually chips in when it comes to my content, whether it's giving feedback and leaving likes, sharing as well. On that note, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video, or upload one. Yeah, when it comes to reaching out to me, I know some of you guys reach out to me on Instagram. I apologize if I reply late, because I have my notifications turned on. I'm not really a social person. I'm not a social media kind of guy, even though I have a YouTube channel, but I feel like that's the only reason why I'm posting on it, really. But yeah, if I do reply late to you guys, I apologize. I'll try to reply to people, because you guys do ask me interesting questions. Sometimes it's about the content, sometimes it's about Man United in real life. And yeah, I don't mind sharing my opinions with fellow United fans. Obviously, actually, let's not even get into that. This is a whole new form of depression if we start talking about Man United in real life. You know what? We'll cut the video here. I'm starting to get emotional. Peace out, man. Peace out.